Hi, welcome back to GP Reactions. Hope you're well, hope you're having a great week, and as always, thanks for everybody who subscribed. So this is a new one to me, and although I kind of know Kate Bush kind of quite well, this track I have never heard before. It's called Moments of Pleasure, and it's taken from an album titled The Red Shoes, which was from 1993. And indeed, this track was taken from the 15th of November 93, and it kind of peaked in the UK top 40 at number 26. So had a kind of reasonable commercial success by the looks of it. I believe this is a kind of a video with lyrics. So yeah, without further ado, this is Kate Bush with Moments of Pleasure.
Some moments that I've had, some moments of pleasure. I think about us lying on a beach somewhere. I think about us diving off a rock into another moment. The case of George the Wine. Oh God, I can't stop laughing. This sense of humor of mine, it isn't funny at all. But we sit up all night talking about it. Just being alive, it can really hurt. These moments given are a gift from time.
So am I kind of right in thinking here that perhaps she's with other people and she's kind of reminiscing about maybe kind of people that have passed on? Kind of seems that way, really. Wow, it's this really deep song. This is. I think that's what she's kind of referring to. George the White was somebody who kind of maybe there's instances that made her laugh, and she's kind of listening to him through kind of like sadness as well as nostalgia.
On a balcony in New York, it's just started to snow. He meets us at the lift like Douglas Fairbanks, waving his walking stick. But he isn't well at all. The buildings of New York look just like mountains through the snow. Just being alive, it can really hurt. And these moments given are a gift from time. Just let us try to give these moments back to those we love, to those who will survive. And I can hear my mother saying, every old sock meets an old shoe. And that a great saying.
It is.
Every old sock meets an old shoe. Here come the hills of time. dancing down the aisle of a plane. Smurf playing his guitar refrain. Hey there, Teddy, spinning in the chair at Abbey Road. Hey there, Michael, do you really love me? Hey there, Bill, would you turn the lights on?
That was Kate Bush with Moments of Pleasure. I just needed a moment then to get myself together a bit. I felt like I was on the verge of getting a little bit up. Actually, I am a little bit upset. Yeah, it was a beautiful song, and I think it was a tribute to possibly people that she knew. I'm pretty sure that it must be people that she knew. There was references to Abbey Road? So musicians, dancers, friends, her mum, and I think do we all get sad when we think about those that we loved who are passed? Is it because we wish them to be here with us now in order to kind of maybe guide us, either in physically or maybe from beyond? I love the thought that I just kind of every old sock meets a new shoe. Every old sock meets an old shoe, because that kind of means that no one can be kind of lonely. Nothing is left behind. I often wonder if we kind of like get sad when we think about those that we've lost, because we maybe fear for our own mortality. I mean, I know it's one of the inevitables in life that we will, we're born and eventually we will die. But I think there's periods in our life when all of a sudden we will kind of start losing folk around us. A good majority of them will be people that we love, and we kind of I think sometimes there's a little bit of guilt as well, because we might not always live the healthiest of lifestyles, and yet sometimes the people that we lose, they seem to kind of live quite a virtuous lifestyle, but kind of generally healthy and good people, and I don't think we kind of always consider ourselves to be like that. I know some days I think I'm a good person, and this is going off on a bit of a tangent. Some days I kind of think I'm quite a bad person, but I think being quite introspective, I always kind of question the balance between good and bad within me. But then I do kind of get a little bit guilty that some people have who just seem to have no badness, no outwardly kind of badness or evil about them. They just seem to be generally good people. And it just sometimes it doesn't seem fair. And but this record was beautiful. The piano was beautiful. It just seemed to kind of flow from one memory to the next. And but the really kind of thing I liked about this was that you kind of got the feeling that and I can't remember what verse it was in, but that she was sharing these memories. She was sharing these memories in a nostalgic way with others, and I think they were up to the wee hours of a night or the wee hours of a morning, kind of reminiscing. I think that's really important because that removes the sadness is still there, but that removes the loneliness of loss. Yeah, this was one of those I did not expect to kind of feel like this. I like Kate Bush, and I know her voice can be quite emotional, but I really didn't expect to be on the verge of tears myself. Really, I guess there's a little compartment we all keep inside ourselves that we kind of protect those memories, and it only takes like a little kind of jigging to kind of release a little bit of emotion from that. And right before I listened to this record, I'm sure I was considering reacting to another group, and I can't remember exactly, but I was thinking. So they did a live concert at a certain place in London, and in a certain place in London, a friend of mine worked, and he sadly passed away a few years back. A couple of months before we were all supposed to go together on holiday, and it wasn't unexpected, but he was again. He was a guy who was tremendously good. He never said a bad thing. He never got ruffled. He was never a bad drinker, if you like. He loved to have a drink, but you wouldn't know if that it had X amount, if it had a small amount or a large amount, because it never really kind of changed him. And he was just a real all-round good guy. And I think it kind of brought up maybe little feelings of different people inside of me. Absolutely beautiful song. Yeah, just fantastic. I have nothing else to add to this, and I'd love to know what your kind of thoughts and feelings are about this song. I really would, because yeah, it kind of stirred a few emotions in me. So guys, let me know what you think. And as always, if you have any other Kate Bush songs you wish me to react to, I've always got a little bit of a space for a Kate Bush track. And so yeah, you know what, take care of yourselves, and I really kind of hope you enjoy this reaction, particularly because I think it will mean something to all of us. Yeah, you know what, have a great day, and I'll catch you all soon. So take care, bye.